So, a really cool realization I had, and that's why I decided to record a video right away when I thought about it. I don't know if that's something common that happens among people, among ambitious people, among people who like really hard work and moving fast in life in general. But there should be at least a bit of a balance. You should move fast. There is no ceiling to how fast you should and can move. In the same time, quality is important. Quality is truly important. The reason quality is important is because you just do everything fast, you don't understand what you do. You don't understand where you're going, you don't understand what you're learning from what you've done. So going fast doesn't mean getting more done. Going fast means going fast. That's what it means. And so there's a difference between going fast and getting better. It's a big difference, different things. Even with and that comes down to everything, to be honest. Like, if you go to the gym for 30 minutes and you just do everything you could have done in an hour, but faster, do you think you would see more progress? Not really. The reason for that is because you are not able to hit the same weights or the same amount of reps or sets per exercise because you don't have time. That's why you limit them and you sacrifice your rest. You sacrifice your time when you're actually supposed to rebuild your muscles and come back stronger. And therefore, you cut the part of the process in order to just like make it shorter, better, and faster. And you think it's better, but it's not. It's not better. It's actually worse. It's worse quality. And that's another like really important quality of any entrepreneur is to understand to which extent like we're moving fast or good quality. Like where you should really put in the effort or where you should like rush through. Because there are things that you have to like do fast. Sometimes you just gotta do some things really really fast, and that's fine. But to what extent, right? To what extent? Like, does it worth sacrifice? Because you're sacrificing rest, you're sacrificing time that could have been spent on like better quality, right? And honestly, I think that only comes down to experience. I do believe that at the start you should just go fast, like as fast as you can. And you need to get the speed in, because then you're gonna practice more, you're gonna learn more, you're gonna understand more. But then when you kind of stagnate and plateau, you really have to focus on quality. You really have to focus on quality because sure you can go fast, cool, you know that, but what about getting better? And now you combine those two, and that also even like with YouTube here, like I know I like to share what I do, and this is more of a hobby for me, and I enjoy doing that, and people do watch me. In the same time, I know for a fact if that would be a bit of more of my focus, I should have spent more time on that, and I should have planned a better structure, and I should have prepared a proper script and proper like a structure of the video, right? And that just comes down to how much I want that and how much I really want to get better at that, because my I think I mentioned in the one of my video or in a few of my videos, do everything 100%, 100%, and no matter what, you just like trying to put 100% into whatever you do, because otherwise there's no point. If you just do something like kind of like, yeah, I'll do it and like fuck off, there's what's the point? Like, what changed? And you might feel productive, you might feel like what you've just done is good, like it doesn't matter, you're gonna understand it later, and like I'm just gonna do it, and you just move too fast. You just like it's not even fast, it's just like just rushing through it. You get discouraged eventually because you think you do a lot and you start feeling sorry for yourself and nothing happens. You just do so much and you're so good. Like, looking at yourself and what you've done is basically the minimum requirement. This same minimum requirement any other person could have done. Any other person. What if you put 100% of what you can do, 100% of what, like, of your knowledge, 100% of your experience, spend a bit more time on that? Sure, you will technically use that time for the project, right? It might be double the amount of time you could have spent. But what's the result is, first, at least it has a chance of working, of being actually, like, of being feasible. Because, like, if you don't put any effort, if there's, like, shitty quality, there's no way it's gonna work. Like, it's not gonna work because, not because it's a bad test, or like a bad project, like a failed test, but it's the test itself was conducted, like, poorly. That's why it didn't work. And you have no learning from it. You have no understanding what you've done. You have no control, and you don't even know how to improve. So it's like a loop. You're gonna keep yourself in that loop, and eventually not get to anything. Like, that was one of my realizations, because that's what I've been I would say struggling with. And that relates to different things. Like, that could relate to personal life, that could relate to business, that could relate to content creation, many different things. Honestly, everything, to be honest, everything. Like, if you want to get better at sleep, cool. Like, set yourself a goal to every day go to bed at a certain time, not exhausted, doing this before the bed, and this when you wake up. And pay attention to them. Do it 100%. 100%. If you want to get better at ads, every day you gotta learn the ads, and actually, when it comes down to creating new ads, you're gonna, like, put effort and think how you can make this better. How you can make this better. You can polish your ad, and as long as it's, like, maximum you've done, you're gonna be fine. Yeah, sure, there's, like, a point where you actually realize, okay, you, like, too much time spent here, nothing can be improved, and then you gotta, like, put it that way. But put effort. Feel the pressure of you working hard on what you can and should put effort in. Feel the effort. Feel the pressure of it, because this is exactly what you're avoiding. You think that moving fast and just completing everything fast is actually a solution of what you haven't done before, and that could be. But in the same time, it's often the comfort zone. Moving fast is really often the comfort zone of you just knowing what you do, and doing it as with a minimum effort, and moving on to some other thing which you're gonna do fast with also low quality. So it's your comfort zone to be staying at the low quality tasks, because it feels good, faster to complete. You complete more things, also feels productive. You know what you do because you've done it already a million times. You just repeat the same shit, so it also feels better. And yeah, and that's it. So the only downside of the whole thing is you have no progress. That's the downside. Like, there's nothing changes. What's the point of doing that then? That's funny. That's like such a huge delusion that people often face. I faced, and that's a good thing to realize. To be honest, it's a good feeling to realize, and that's I think what not many people talk about. To be honest, I haven't heard many people saying that. Everyone tells me to, like, move fast and do this and do that, and then you just, like, don't feel like the progress from you moving fast. What's the point of moving fast? Like, sure, I can do better, I can do faster now. What's then? So it doesn't make much sense sometimes. That's what I realized, and from now on, it's a reminder for myself as well to really put 100% in everything I do. 100%. Be present. Be present. You talk to someone, be present. Talk to that person. Don't think of other shit. Think how to get value from that person, provide value for that person. If you're eating food, eat food. Be there, eat food. Digest food. Think of the meal you're eating, do it there, be present. If you're creating ads, you are present. You know what you're doing. You're not worried about how much time you spend. Not worried about how good they are or not. You're just being there. You put in effort. You're doing your best. When you finish with it, as long as you've done your best, cool. You're doing something next. Same with the gym. You staying at the gym for the amount of time you planned, and it's a long enough time for you to actually put all 100% in, and then you realize you're leaving. You literally cannot move anymore. Like you put all of your effort into that, and that comes down to everything. There is no point of doing anything just like running through it, because you waste your life eventually. You waste your life. You can do the same thing with then like when it comes down even like enjoying things. If you spend time with your partner, if you spend time with your friends, what are you gonna like rush through the whole experience? You're gonna like, as fast as I can, I'm gonna spend time with them and go do something else. What's the point? You're here to leave. And even if you like things you do, they suck, it's uncomfortable, etc., it's life. It's still life. Live it. It's cool to have that experience. Why not having it why not being present there, right? Why not? Why do you just want to like escape it? And the way you escape it is by doing everything faster and just like being so much in the flow you don't even realize what you're doing. This is not really the point, because you're gonna end up doing everything like that, and your life will just be a bit of a waste kind of. And every daily basis you can run through everything. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's important to keep the flow on, but the flow should come with the output, with the output you're producing, the quality of the output and the amount of output, not just like the amount of like a ton of crappy output. So I hope it helps. I hope it changed someone's perspective on work and life in general. Definitely this kind of realization definitely changed my my mindset. And yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video.